Hey coin lovers! Welcome to the Worth Old Coins channel, your place to discover the hidden value and rare facts about old coins. In today's video we're revealing the top 4 valuable coins, and one of them might just be in your collection. So don't skip this video, let's find out their real worth. Top 1. The 2006 Elizabeth II 5 pence coin represents the modern, smaller size era of Britain's decimal coinage while maintaining the enduring symbols of national sovereignty and royal continuity. This denomination traces its lineage to the original decimal 5 pence introduced in 1968, but the coin you hold from 2006 belongs to the reduced size issue, first struck in 1990, created to improve pocket convenience and lower production costs. Struck in nickel-plated steel rather than the earlier copper-nickel alloy, it carries a bright silvery luster and a hard, wear-resistant surface. The planchet specifications are precisely defined: a diameter of 18.0 millimeters, a thickness of about 1.7 millimeters, and a standard weight of 3.25 grams, with a finely milled, reeded edge that discourages clipping and provides the familiar tactile security feature of British coinage. Despite its small size, the coin embodies the technical skill of the modern Royal Mint, which by 2006 had fully embraced high-speed automated presses and rigorous quality control. The obverse bears the fourth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Created by the sculptor Ian Rank Broadley FRBS and introduced in 1998, this effigy presents a more mature monarch with a naturalistic facial likeness and the royal diadem known as the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Around the portrait runs the Latin legend Elizabeth II D.G. Reg. F.A.D. 2006, the traditional abbreviation of Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The year 2006 appears as part of this inscription, clearly dating the coin. Rank Broadley's initials IRB are positioned just below the bust, a subtle but distinct acknowledgement of the artist. The reverse features the design by Christopher Ironside. Retained from the coin's original 1968 debut, the center stands the heraldic crown thistle, a traditional emblem of Scotland, surmounted by the royal crown to symbolize the unity of the United Kingdom and the authority of the monarch. Flanking the thistle are small decorative scrolls, and around the edge runs the denomination 5 pence, a clear statement of value that ensures instant recognition even on the coin's compact canvas. This proud thistle design remains standard on the 5 pence until the royal shield reverse was introduced in 2008, making the 2006 issue part of the final years of the classic Ironside motif. Historically, the 2006 5 pence circulated during a period of economic stability and continued modernization of British currency. By this time, the Royal Mint's Llantrisant facility in South Wales had become one of the most advanced mints in the world, striking hundreds of millions of 5 pence coins annually to meet everyday demand. The shift to nickel-plated steel, begun in 1992, allowed the mint to reduce costs as world nickel prices fluctuated, while the steel core improved durability for long service life in vending machines and coin-operated devices. Although 2006 carries no major commemorative significance, it stands as a routine yet essential component of Britain's circulating coinage. For collectors, the 2006 5 pence is generally considered a common date, and circulated examples normally hold only their face value. Nevertheless, numismatists often seek specimens in brilliant uncirculated or proof condition, where the frosted devices and mirror-like fields reveal the full detail of Rank Broadley's portrait, and the intricate crowned thistle. High-grade examples certified MS 66 or higher by professional grading services can bring modest premiums, and specialists sometimes search for striking anomalies such as off-center strikes, die rotations, or planchet flaws, which add variety and interest even to such a plentiful issue. The Royal Mint also produced a limited number of 2006 5 pence coins for annual proof sets in a superior finish, distinguished from standard circulation strikes by their polished fields and sharp relief. In summary, the Elizabeth II 5 pence coin of 2006 is far more than a tiny piece of loose change. It reflects the evolution of Britain's decimal currency from its 1960s origins through the size reduction of 1990 and the metallurgical innovations of the 1990s and early 2000s, with its mature portrait of the Queen, its dignified crown thistle, and its precise modern specifications. Each 2006 5 pence stands as a compact but eloquent record of British history, royal symbolism, and the technological excellence of the contemporary Royal Mint. Whether discovered bright and uncirculated in a collector's album or lightly worn after years of everyday transactions, this small coin remains a tangible link between the reign of Elizabeth II and the practical commerce of early 21st century Britain. Top 2. The 1990 Elizabeth II 5 pence coin occupies a special place in British numismatic history because it marks the very first year of the reduced-size 5 pence issue, a decisive change in the evolution of the United Kingdom's decimal currency. When Britain adopted decimal coinage in 1971, the original 5 pence piece was equal in size to the pre-decimal shilling, measuring a substantial 23.6 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.65 grams in a copper-nickel alloy by the late 1980s. However, the larger coin was considered unnecessarily heavy and bulky for everyday use, and vending machine technology no longer required such dimensions. Responding to these practical concerns, the government announced in 1989 that a smaller, lighter 5 pence would replace the original type. Consequently, 1990 became the inaugural date of this new generation, establishing the specifications that remain standard today. The planchet specifications for the 1990 issue were carefully defined by the Royal Mint: a diameter of 18.0 millimeters, a thickness of roughly 1.7 millimeters, and a weight of 3.25 grams. All struck in traditional 75% copper and 25% nickel alloy that delivers a bright silvery appearance and exceptional durability. The edge is fully milled, reeded, both for tactile recognition and to deter clipping. These measurements made the coin noticeably more compact and convenient than its predecessor while maintaining the same monetary value of 1/20th of a pound sterling. Production took place at the Royal Mint's modern facility in Llantrisant, South Wales, where state-of-the-art high-speed presses ensured consistency and sharp detail across the millions of coins required for nationwide circulation. In the obverse, the coin carries the third definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, the elegant design created by sculptor Raphael Maklauf and introduced to British coinage in 1985. Maklauf's effigy portrays the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, a regal circlet set with diamonds and pearls traditionally worn to and from the state opening of Parliament. The sculptor deliberately presented a serene, almost timeless likeness, with hair styled in graceful waves to convey dignity and continuity. Encircling the portrait is the standard Latin legend Elizabeth II D.G. Reg. F.A.D. 1990, the abbreviation of Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor, translating to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen Defender of the Faith. Maklauf's initials, RDM, appear in small letters at the base of the neck, a subtle but unmistakable signature. The reverse preserves the beloved design by Christopher Ironside, first used on the original 1968 5 pence and retained for the reduced-size issue to maintain visual continuity. The center stands the heraldic crowned thistle, the traditional emblem of Scotland, surmounted by the royal crown to symbolize the unity of the United Kingdom and the authority of the monarch. Around the thistle curves the denomination 5 pence, presented in clean, modern lettering that ensures instant recognition despite the smaller fland. Ironside's design balances clarity and tradition, allowing the reduced coin to remain distinct and legible even with its diminished surface area. From a historical perspective, the 1995 pence reflects the broader economic and technological context of late 20th century Britain. The decision to reduce the coin size was motivated by the need for efficiency in cash handling, vending operations, and public transportation systems, all of which benefited from a lighter, more compact coin. For the Royal Mint, the launch of the new 5 pence was a major logistical undertaking, requiring the withdrawal of the larger coins over a transitional period that lasted until 1993, when the old issues ceased to be legal tender. Collectors regard 1990 as a key date because it represents the very first striking of this long-lived format in terms of mintage and collectability. The Royal Mint produced many millions of these coins for everyday commerce, so circulated examples remain common and normally carry only face value, yet numismatists prize brilliant uncirculated, BU, or proof specimens, especially those from the 1990 Royal Mint annual sets, which display mirror-like fields and frosted reliefs that reveal the fine detail of both the Maklauf portrait and the intricate crowned thistle. High-grade business strike coins certified MS 66 or higher can attract a modest premium. Specialists also search for minting anomalies such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or planchet flaws, which occasionally emerge from high-speed production and add intrigue to an otherwise plentiful date. And some, the Elizabeth II 5 pence coin of 1990 is far more than a small piece of pocket change. It marks a pivotal transition in Britain's decimal currency system, combining a newly reduced size and improved practicality with the enduring symbols of national identity and monarchy. Its Maklauf obverse captures the Queen in stately maturity, while the Ironside reverse continues a proud tradition of Scottish heraldry and British unity. Whether examined as a milestone in modern minting technology, a reflection of economic adaptation, or simply as a tangible reminder of daily life in the United Kingdom at the close of the 20th century, the 1995 pence stands as a concise but eloquent artifact of British monetary history. Top 3. The Elizabeth II 5 pence coin of 2008 is an important transitional piece in the modern history of Britain's decimal currency because it straddles two different reverse designs within the same calendar year, reflecting a landmark redesign of the nation's circulating coinage. The Royal Mint had issued the reduced-size 5 pence since 1990, but by the mid-2000s it sought a fresher, more integrated look for all denominations. As a result, 2008 became the launch year for the celebrated Royal Shield of Arms series created by designer Matthew Dent, while a small number of coins were still struck early in the year with a traditional crown thistle reverse. Thus, the 2008 date can be found with two distinct backs, making it a fascinating subject for collectors. Technical specifications remained consistent with the reduced-size format introduced in 1990, a diameter of 18.0 mm, a thickness of about 1.7 mm, and a standard weight of 3.25 grams. The composition in 2008 was nickel-plated steel adopted in 1992 to lower production costs and extend durability. The edge is milled, reeded, providing both tactile recognition and an anti-clipping safeguard. These dimensions and materials ensured compatibility with vending machines and automated cash handling systems across the United Kingdom. On the obverse, the coin bears the fourth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Ian Rank Broadley FRBS and introduced in 1998. Rank Broadley's effigy is notable for its realism and mature dignity, depicting the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Around the portrait runs the standard Latin legend Elizabeth II D.G. Reg. F.A.D. 2008, the abbreviated form of Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen Defender of the Faith. The artist's initials IRB appear beneath the neck truncation. The reverse design is what sets the 2008 issue apart. Early strikes still used Christopher Ironside's classic crown thistle, first adopted in 1968 and long a symbol of Scotland and the unity of the United Kingdom. Later strikes debuted the new Royal Shield segment by Matthew Dent, which presents a cleverly cropped portion of the full royal arms. When arranged with the other denominations from 1p to 50p, these segments form the complete heraldic shield, a bold, modern concept that won a national design competition on the 5 pence. The visible section shows the intersection of the lion rampant of Scotland and the three lions of England, creating a contemporary yet historically resonant emblem. The word 5 pence appears beneath the design to denote the value. Historically, the 2008 5 pence reflects both continuity and innovation. The Royal Mint's decision to overhaul the coinage was part of a broader effort to refresh Britain's national symbols for the 21st century, while the enduring Latin legend and the constant obverse portrait maintained the unbroken thread of monarchical tradition. Production took place at the Mint's advanced facility in Llantrisant, South Wales, where high-speed presses and strict quality control yielded hundreds of millions of coins to meet circulation demands. From a numismatic perspective, 2008 coins with the old Ironside reverse are scarcer than those with the new shield because the thistle design was struck only in the earliest part of the year. Collectors therefore pay special attention to identifying which reverse a specimen bears. Brilliant uncirculated, BU. Examples from Royal Mint annual sets and proof strikes available in both designs are particularly sought after displaying crisp detail and mirror-like fields, while circulated pieces generally hold only face value. Well-preserved coins of either reverse in MS 66 or higher grades can command small premiums, and error varieties such as off-center strikes or die rotations add extra intrigue. In summary, the 2008 Elizabeth II 5 pence coin captures a moment of design transformation in British currency. With its durable nickel-plated steel composition, precise reduced size specifications, and Rank Broadley's dignified portrait of the Queen, it maintains the technological and symbolic hallmarks of modern UK coinage. Yet its dual reverse status, linking the long-serving crown thistle to the forward-looking royal shield, makes it a concise but eloquent emblem of how the United Kingdom balances tradition with renewal in the realm of everyday money. Top 4. The Elizabeth II 5 pence coin of the year 2000 represents the mature phase of Britain's modern, reduced-size decimal coinage, combining the classic crown thistle reverse with the later portrait of the Queen that defined the coinage of the late 1990s and early 2000s. This small silver-colored piece belongs to the format first introduced in 1990, when the Royal Mint permanently reduced the physical dimensions of the 5 pence denomination to make it more convenient for everyday transactions and to lower production costs. By the time the millennium year arrived, the new format had been in circulation for a decade and had proven its durability and popularity across the United Kingdom. Technical specifications remained constant with the post-1990 standard. Each coin was struck on a nickel-plated steel planchet measuring 18.0 mm in diameter, about 1.7 mm in thickness, and weighing 3.25 grams. The hard, silvery surface offered both a bright appearance and strong resistance to wear, while the fully milled, reeded edge provided tactile recognition and protection against clipping. Production took place at the Royal Mint's modern plant in Llantrisant, South Wales, which by 2000 employed high-speed presses and computer-assisted quality control to turn out hundreds of millions of coins with sharp, consistent detail. The obverse displays the fourth definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, the realistic and widely admired likeness created by sculptor Ian Rank-Broadley FRBS and introduced in 1998. Rank-Broadley chose to depict the monarch in a naturalistic style, showing a mature sovereign wearing the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. His initials IRB appear just below the truncation of the neck. Around the portrait runs the traditional Latin legend Elizabeth II D.G. Reg. F.A.D. 2000, the abbreviation of Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensor, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This dignified inscription links the coin to centuries of British constitutional tradition, while clearly stating the date of issue as 2000. The reverse continues the beloved design first created by Christopher Ironside for the original decimal 5 pence in 1968. At its center stands the heraldic thistle of Scotland surmounted by the royal crown, a motif that simultaneously honors Scotland's national emblem and symbolizes the unity of the United Kingdom under one crown. Around the design appears the denomination 5 pence. Its clean lettering ensuring easy recognition. Despite the coin's compact size, the crown thistle remained on the 5 pence until the introduction of the new Royal Shield design in 2008, so the year 2000 issue sits squarely within the final decade of the classic Ironside era. Historically, the millennium year 2000 was not only a cultural milestone but also a period of economic stability in Britain. The Royal Mint struck immense numbers of 5 pence coins to meet daily transactional needs, making the date common in circulation. Yet the coin embodies a subtle intersection of tradition and technology, a venerable Latin legend and Scottish emblem paired with modern nickel-plated steel and precision minting techniques. Tea served commuters, shopkeepers, and vending machines alike, illustrating how Britain's small change continued to adapt to contemporary life. For collectors, the 2005 pence is generally valued at face value in circulated condition, but it remains desirable in superior grades. Examples in brilliant uncirculated (BU) condition, particularly those from the Royal Mint's official year sets, display mirror-like fields and frosted reliefs that highlight both Rank-Broadley's detailed portrait and Ironside's intricate thistle. Proof strikes, produced in limited numbers with a carefully polished finish, are especially attractive to numismatists. With most modern issues, coins certified MS 66 or higher by professional grading services may command a modest premium, and error varieties such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or misplated planchets add extra interest for specialists. In summary, the Elizabeth II 5 pence coin of 2000 is a compact yet eloquent artifact of Britain's monetary heritage. It unites the refined artistry of Ian Rank-Broadley's regal portrait with Christopher Ironside's enduring crown thistle, encapsulating the balance of tradition and progress that characterizes modern British coinage. Whether encountered bright and untouched in a proof set or slightly worn from years of circulation, each 2005 pence piece remains a tangible reminder of the United Kingdom at the turn of the millennium and a testament to the Royal Mint's blend of historic symbolism and contemporary minting excellence. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.